Hello guys, welcome back. Konnichiwa. Herzlich willkommen. So my friends, time for a plug power update here. Ticker PLUG. We have to check the actual price breakout here, and I want to do a quick recap with you together that I already predicted these kind of breakouts here since April 2025. You can see all these videos are still available on my channel, guys, and I will explain you how you can spot these signals. You can see this video here was from April 2025, 23rd of April. And I already said that we have here a short squeeze set up for plug power. Of course, guys, everything what I say here is not financial advice. I give you my opinion based on the chart. First of all, guys, why did I mention in the video that we have here a huge bullish short squeeze signal or something like a short squeeze setup? First of all, I use here my squeeze or RSI ultimate indicator. I have different indicators here available, which I will show you, but this is one of my most powerful indicators, guys. And we had here a power bull signal on the RSI ultimate indicator, which is the strongest bullish signal which you can get. That's why I mentioned already here, you can see that was by the end of April 2000, or mid-end of April 2025 when this signal appeared. However, guys, signals alone are not enough to be a successful trader. You need to know price levels. That's why I explain you here everything in detail. For plug power, if you have seen my previous videos, then you also know my price goals for plug power, because beside that bullish signal here, which we had, I will show you also my price goals here to the upside. I mentioned already months ago, guys. So that was back in April. The chart is unchanged. It's still the same. As I said, please review my previous videos if you don't believe that. But I said already that plug power has the potential here to go back to $3.41 based on the chart. That's why I mentioned, in my opinion, here that was in April, the technical support is 80 cents and that plug power can go back to $3.41, and that would bring plug power here the squeeze potential from around 320%. Yeah, guys, I press play to see where we are right now. I mean, it's obviously, but we want to check that together. I go back here to the weekly chart just to make that more smooth for you guys. And now let's press play. By the way, guys, all indicators which you see here are available in the video description if you want to get them. So what did plug power here since April? Sometimes you just need a little bit patience. You can see we have the support here at 80 cents. The squeeze already started. We retested this trend channel here. Very important, guys. That's why we have to talk about plug power, about what could happen next week. We are back in this trend channel pattern. The bears came in once more, tried to bring the price back down. And then, guys, you can see how we find support here. Yeah, second attempt from the bears. Here, the huge confirmation that this trend channel bottom is still active, and boom, sayonara, guys. Here we go. Now we have a big freaking candle here, and we're trading even above $3.41. That was the move, guys. That has been the move which plug power should do. I mentioned that already, that we have here some technical setup for a short squeeze. And now, guys, the point is we are above $3.41. We closed a weekly candle with massive volume here. You can see almost 500 million volume traded for plug power yesterday. And that means, guys, we are far above this trend channel. And that's why we have to talk about the next price levels here. Indicators, guys, can help you to spot these kind of setups. I have also one very special indicator here available. This is the Squeeze Calendar Pro. I don't know if you followed up the ticker DFLI this week, Dragonfly Energy Holdings. This ticker, guys, is already here on my watch list, and we traded this ticker already here on Patreon since July 2025. I made my post on this ticker on Patreon on that day, mentioned the price levels and the algo demand zone. You can see here the blue box is the algo demand zone for DFLI, and we came exactly down this algo demand zone. And you can see that here I stopped the chart at September 8, and the Squeeze Calendar Pro indicator predicted here 2 potential squeeze dates, or 3 after this date here. And the first one was 19th of September. The second squeeze date, 3rd of October. I marked this here in the chart with these 2 lines. And what does that mean, guys? That DFLI has the potential to squeeze until these days. So the market makers always try to bring the price down before a squeeze, and then usually until these days a squeeze should or could happen. Even there is, of course, no guarantee. So then let's check what happened here since. Yeah, 3rd of October, 19th of September. I will switch off the indicators here and we press play and see what happened with DFLI since my prediction here. So guys, here was the first day, no squeeze, but immediately, you can see that immediately after the 19th of September, the squeeze started. And guess what, guys? We had a massive, massive, massive squeeze exactly here at the 3rd of October. That's why, as I said, guys, yeah, I put a lot of knowledge in these indicators and it can help you here to build your trade setups for everybody who missed this squeeze, guys. DFLY almost squeezed here 1000%. As I said, guys, everything available in the video description. I just want to share that with you, but let's now continue with plug power. So guys, for plug power, the price goal which I predicted here is close. So we touched $3.41 and even pierced that price level. Therefore, I made one new line for you in the chart and we switch off for a second here the indicators. Let's first concentrate on the drawing. So $4.22, guys, is the next small Mickey Mouse price goal here for plug power. As I said, that was what I expected. That was what the stock should do. And exactly that happened here. So now it's on, guys. Yeah, as long as this price stays above $3.41, it is super bullish for plug power. The next Mickey Mouse price goal is $4.22. But let's zoom out and let's see what could happen next here for plug power. I will switch now to the daily chart because we also want to see the daily open gaps. We have two open down gaps here waiting. Yeah, of course, three, but in the nearer price range, we have here one open down gap at $2.96 and the second one is $2.38. This is here the gap indicator pro, guys, where you see all the nearest open gaps to the actual price. And plug power now, guys, has the potential, if we can continue to squeeze, we have the potential to close the next open up gaps at $5.88, $8, $10.56, and so on. In my opinion, guys, in my opinion, yeah, when I see the chart, I will switch here one more time to the weekly chart. That's of course now gambling, right? Because we're already squeezing. This is gambling, yeah. My trading strategy for plug, this was my price goal, has been my price goal. But for everybody who wants to see here more, potentially, guys, potentially $8, $7 to $8, I think is potential a price goal for plug power. Because when we see how the stock responded here last time before the massive, massive squeeze, then you can see that here is something like, I don't want to call it a head and shoulders pattern, but we know that something is going on here in the $7.60 range, guys. $7.50, $7.60, something is going on here. Here is algo waiting a resistance or support which could trigger the next short squeeze. And the squeeze range here in total, I would say, is until 12 US dollar. However, guys, when we see now here the EMA indicator, then we have here a strong resistance at 7 US dollars. So keep that in mind. $7, $7.50 here in that range. Yeah, even $8 could be the next potential price goal for plug power. But this EMA line here, guys, is very, very strong. It's a very strong resistance. That does not mean that plug power cannot continue to squeeze, but I expect a very strong technical rejection as soon as we touch here $7.10. And as I said, based on the candles here, $7.50, $7.60, $8 here, guys, is a potential resistance for plug power. But very interesting. I'm very happy to see that my strategy here played out and that we have another squeeze here for plug power. For everybody who missed that squeeze, I have also brand new short squeeze stocks available here on Patreon. I post every week short squeeze stocks on Patreon, guys. Yeah, same like here, DFLI. We have a lot of tickers here with high squeeze potential and they are ready to squeeze. And these tickers are available on my full package membership here, guys. We have a huge community on Patreon. If you want to join us, choose the full package membership. This is the most popular membership. And with this membership, you get access to all my content on Patreon. Also, my trading tutorials are available there, member FAQ section, and of course, you get access to all short squeeze and breakout stock predictions. The link patreon.com/blackbelttrader is available in the video description. My friends, that's it. I wish you great success with plug power. I hope that update was helpful. If you want to see more plug power videos, guys, then please push this video above 200 likes. That shows me that you want to see this content, and I will, of course, respect it and make more plug power updates for you, especially here in that hot short squeeze phase, guys. Okay, guys, thank you so much. Enjoy your weekend and see you in the next video. Arigato gozaimasu. Vielen Dank, alles Gute und bis zum nächsten Video. Take care. Bye bye, guys.